So guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be looking at if the top 5 NBA MVP candidates at the moment could go 82-0. And as you can see, we have LeBron, Kawhi, James Harden, Durant and Curry. According to basketballreference.com, these 5 guys are the top 5 MVP candidates at the moment. Russell Westbrook is the number 6, so that's why Russell Westbrook is not in here. And as we're going to look at these top 5 guys could go 82-0, we are going to be looking at another thing. Is a lot of discussion about who is the MVP, who team would do the worst without their top guy. And today we are going to be looking at that. What if the Cavs didn't have LeBron? What if James Harden wasn't on the Rockets? You know what I mean. As you can see, these top 5 guys will go only play 48 minutes only. And I added this team and a double F to the league because I didn't want to put like LeBron on the Nets and Brook Lopez will end up on the Cavs. Why? You know, so I didn't mess with any on the roster. Just add this with the top 5 guys, and yeah, that's basically it. Let's go and now watch what this team would be. As you can, I will put LeBron at the center position because, as you can see, he has the better inside defense. He's the worst shooter, so I think it makes sense to have him play in the center position. He's the best shooter, he's the best rebounder. I guess he's the second best playmaker according to 2K, and probably would have put him at small forward. But as you can see, he's the best defender, so post defender. So let's get on to this, and we win the first 2 games. Let's see who we will win. Ooh, we'll blow out the Spurs. Oh, we are going on with probably losing 1-2 games. I don't know. Oh, by 5 points against the Spurs, because Gasol did 25 and 11. We lose to the Spurs. Oh, James Harden. I know. James Harden. 6 fouls, Kawhi 6 fouls, we have 2 foul out players, that's why we lost. That's a problem, and the game gone to overtime. That's a problem because they play the entire game. It's normal that they are going to do 6 fouls at some point, and we have to bring those trash bench players that don't make any justice for the rest of the team. But one game, in only 11 games played, we lost 1 already. This isn't look that nice, that pretty. And what you guys thought about the trade deadline last night? It was quiet, but I think this off-season will promise a lot of movement. Oh my God! Against the Portland Trailblazers, with McCollum and Wilber wouldn't win this event. Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God! How did McCollum and Willard beat this team? Because Portland is on McCollum and Willard only, and they can't defend anything. Oh, and now we blow out the Spurs again. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Honestly. This is annoying. Because 2K is like, and then we win against the Clippers we didn't move anything on the Clippers. They have the normal team, and we win against them without 8 points is not without any problem. So we are going 45-2 right now. Oh, against the Miami Heat. Bosch shot 5 from 17. Dragic 6 from 15. Oh my God! Whiteside destroyed us basically. That could be a problem because we don't have a tall guy. We have a bunch of medium-sized guys for the NBA, because 6'8" is not a medium-sized guy in real life. So guys, we already lost 4 games. We lost to the Nuggets. I don't know why, but I'm going to simulate this to the end of the season, and we're going to see us there. So guys, as you can see, LeBron James wins the MVP with 19, 12 and 7, 2 steals and 2 blocks. Not bad shooting percentage. I guess he if this team would be teamed up in real life, he would probably shoot like 60% from the field, playing at center. So, defensive player of the year, coach of the year, pro Velimir Perazovic, great name by a random coach. On NBA first team, only LeBron James was on the NBA first team from our team. Kawhi and James Harden on the NBA third team. So Curry and KD didn't were on any All-NBA team. Let's see his stats. KD 22, 10 and 5, almost 2 steals and 2 blocks, and didn't. Oh my god, that's Curry. I get it because 20.6 assists. We have a lot of guards in this league, but KD 22, 10 and 5. I think he deserved it. At least, because I don't know if Giannis had better numbers. They probably are very similar. So I was trying to simulate this. No, let's see what I said in the beginning of the video. Which team would do better without their top guy, like the Spurs without Kawhi? It's hard to judge on the Warriors because the Warriors, we took the 2 top players, so it's hard. The Rockets, as you can see, with Gordon at the start as shooting guard, they still won 52 games, so that's not that bad. That's great, to be honest. And the Spurs only won 31 games. They normally win like 50 plus every 20 seasons. Oh, they are in an incredible run because of Popovich. The Warriors, as I said, it's hard to judge because we took the small forward and a point guard, so it's hard to judge. They still won 27 games. And we took like the top 2 guys from the Warriors, and they only lost 4 plus from the Spurs. So I think if we only took the top guy, or KD or Curry, only one from the Warriors, they probably have made the playoffs, probably. And the Cavs Cavs win 51 games without LeBron. Kyrie, let's see the stats from Kyrie. He probably have like 30 points and 6 assists or something. Let's see, Cavs. 31 points and almost 9 assists. I called it. Kevin Love with 20 and 11, so JR was the third top scorer. So let's see, we have to at least win the championship, at least. We already lost 4 games. We won against the Milwaukee Bucks. LeBron won the MVP, but on the first round, as you can see, we lost 2 games. OKC with Russell. Then we lost 2 games with Rockets without Harden. So the Rockets without Harden are a very good team. And then we won 4-0. We swept the Clippers. As I don't know how the Clippers made to the conference final because they never passed the first round, it seems, or the second round. And then we lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, 8th seed from the East. We won. And the Cavs, without LeBron, they got to the Eastern Conference Final, so it's not that bad. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give your like, share,